Well, here we are, 117 episodes of Messages for Lightworkers. And here I am with my lovely co-host, Marina of Heart-Centered Tarot. And I have to tell you, if you have not booked a reading with Marina for 2025, you've got to get in there and get an appointment, because I have to say, it will change your life, and you will absolutely be so thankful that you gave yourself that gift, to yourself or family members even.
Yes.
Marina's heartcenteredtarot.com. You can book there. And don't forget to like and subscribe and join memberships and classes.
The whole 9 yards. Yeah, in fact, just send us your email. We'll sign you up for everything. It's okay. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that, Val. Yeah. And I will say the same thing with Val's Akashic Record readings.
Thank you.
The amount of information that you get that sometimes you don't even realize when you're doing something, or things that you have brought in from a past life that you're struggling in this life to try to identify, and none of it makes sense. It's because it's not related to this lifetime, it's related to another lifetime. So when you get an Akashic Records reading, that's where you can be kind of pointed in different directions. And that's when the light comes on and you go, oh, okay, well, that makes sense now.
Yeah,
right?
It does help. It helped me when I got my first Akashic Record reading.
Yes.
And that really set me on the path.
Absolutely.
Till my guides all said, well, you're going to be reading the Akashic Records, or you're an Akashic Record reader. And I go, what? So here it is.
On top of everything else I have to do.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I always wanted to read them, but I never thought about reading them for other people. But I just never, classes cost a lot of money when I was looking at it.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you, Marina.
Well, you're welcome. What have you've got some classes and things coming up over the next little while.
Thank you. Yeah, I have, actually, it's still available for you to sign up for the channeling class, which is 3 sessions for one price. It's pretty reasonable, actually. You can still sign up for that March 23rd class.
Perfect.
Set of 3, yeah, at dragonflycrystals.store. And yeah, I would look forward to seeing you, because you will channel in the first class.
Yes.
And in the other 2 classes, you'll continue channeling. And it is absolutely something anyone can do. No prerequisite. So,
yes.
And Marina's Achieving Union class. And, there's also other classes she has that get you in just the right place to really allow yourself to hear, see, and connect. This is really a state of allowing and not letting illusion get in your way, and believing in yourself. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Lois Hogger just said, I'm going to jump on those classes now. Perfect.
Oh, all right. Woo!
Perfect.
Lois.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to have you there.
Anytime that we take a journey into self-discovering, anytime that we can add another tool into our soul toolbox, it's a good thing. And it's never a waste of time.
It never is. And when your guides see you making those choices, those inroads, those steps, the minute you do, they're opening more doors and information for you. It just signals to them, oh, she's ready. I'm ready now. And all the rest of stuff just keeps, beautiful initiations, a whole bunch of things will start happening at a more rapid pace as you are progressing to opening up through classes and those beautiful, soul-opening, light-filled events that you can be part of. So all of that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the world needs more light workers. The world needs people to be more connected with the spiritual. We have, for a very long time now, we have been very connected to the material world. How's it working out for everyone?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need to get back to the spiritual. So, yeah, all that these things do that we offer is ways for you to connect with your higher self, so that you can then, be you can be a guide for someone else. You can be
Exactly.
for yourself, but for
Exactly.
someone else.
And that's what all of our classes and information are all geared to.
Mhm.
Not being a guru to you, but being
Yeah.
your fellow light worker who can help reflect to you your beauty, your light, your power, and that show you who you really are. That's what we all do to each other. We just mirror back that beautiful light. And then we suddenly go, oh, I can channel, I can be a medium, I can do whatever I need to
All
do or
kinds of
want to.
things.
Yeah, all
Yes.
kinds of things you might never even considered, and you're already doing them on day one. So, yeah, I love all that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And Jennifer Parr, it's Val's Dragonfly Crystals.store or Marina's Heart-Centered Tarot.com.
Right.
And then just look for
There's no need to pick. You can go to all the classes.
Okay.
You can sign up for everything. I love it.
And I got to be honest with everyone. I think that the classes that we offer are exceptionally exceptional value for what you're.
Oh, totally. They really are, for the amount of information you get and how it shifts you.
Yes.
They are priceless, but we really don't charge that much for them because we want you to be able to partake of that and elevate your energy. And always when you're with a group too, that even helps more to amplify. Or even when just 3 people are gathered together, it amplifies. It doesn't even matter. But for today, I was going to start on today's information, but I just want to say hi to Suzanne, Lisa, Seascape, Nettie, Lois, Linda, Windhorse, and let's see, Jennifer, Lauren, and I think that's it. That's who we have. Because
Linda, Rosenbaum, Jennifer Parr.
Yeah. We're always against who that we love.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
You'll catch us on the replay, I'm sure. But thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. And so we love giving all this information, sharing it with you, because we wish we had something like this when we were early days coming up through, our life. And to be able to tune into one place where you can hear things that can help you in your daily life and give reminders to you of how you can work with the energies, and also offer classes and things that can support you on your journey. That's what we're here for. So, Marina, what have you got for us today?
Well, generally, when the messages that I get in terms of messages for light workers is to be the light, to they are meant to be positive affirmations, positive things that you can do to kind of raise your vibration. And sometimes part of that raising the vibration is knowing when we are maybe spending a little bit of time in areas that are not serving us, such as victimhood, or suffering, or difficult lives or hard lives, or so on. And now everyone is on their own journey. Everyone has their own path. I cannot understand fully someone else's path because it's not mine. Just like someone else can't understand my path because it's my path. So, when we get into that that victimhood mentality, it really, really anchors us a little more deeply into the 3D world, where what we are seeing, what we are presenting, what we are trying to achieve for ourselves isn't in the spiritual realm, it's in the material realm.
Right.
So as an example, I did recently have someone who made a comment that, well, we have no idea. We've probably never gone through any difficulties, and we've never had any worries and so on in our lives that, maybe we can't understand someone else going through it. And I thought, number one, that's a false assumption, because no one knows my journey like I know my journey. However, I don't choose to live in the past. I don't choose to stay in that energy of having to struggle. And I hope this is coming across right, because as I'm hearing myself say it, it's almost like I'm being dismissive. I'm not. But sometimes each one of us has to be called on our own BS, right? Where we're tuning into channels that are high vibration, and we want that. And if we feel we can't achieve it, then we need to make ourselves feel better by attacking someone else. Oh, well, suffering, you don't know suffering. Yeah. One day I will explain it all, but right now, no. It's all right. Okay, so yes, you've suffered. What have you done with that? How have you progressed through that? Do you see your suffering or your challenges as a way to move forward and to elevate your energy? Or are you taking that struggle and suffering and whatnot, wrapping it around yourself and going, oh, poor me. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows.
Trouble.
Yeah. So, once you get to the point that you can recognize those things, you can deal with those things, then you can move forward from it, and you don't have to stay in that energy. So I pulled from, and I always have to check, the Enchanted Map Oracle. And first card that I got out was Slow and Steady. Right? And that tells me slow and steady. Change doesn't happen overnight. You don't just sit down one day and say, okay, well, I'm going to do this. And poof, all of a sudden, magically it happens. It takes steps. And those first few steps can be challenging. They can be a little fearful because you're going into an area that is new to you, that maybe you're not familiar with. But start taking the steps that you need to. I then got Spirit of Place, knowing where you're grounded, knowing where it is, where your home base is, where your soul is, so that you can it's like, yeah, we live in a home, but we get to leave and go out and explore different things. And we know that we can always, at the end of the day, we go home. So know where you're grounded, know where your soul is. And then the last card I got was compass. Where is your true north? Where is your compass pointing you? What direction is it going in? Are you happy with the direction that it is going in? Yeah. And if you don't like the direction it's going, what is it that you're going to do to change that? Can you adjust your course? Always.
Yeah.
Always. So, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say much more than that, but yeah.
I love what you're saying, and people are resonating with it.
Yes.
It's like Jennifer saying, it's easy to wallow in that energy, but it doesn't serve us. Feel your feelings, learn something, then move forward with wisdom. And exactly. Linda's saying, I don't get the I, me, why mentality.
Yes.
And Suzanne's saying, don't sit. You guys are good light workers. That's why. Don't
exactly.
You're suffering. Yeah. Work through it and move forward. Absolutely. Yeah. You guys get it. And I want to say hi to Joyful Journey, who popped in here just now. And good to see you guys. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing when you start looking at the mirror, the other people, and point to them. Comparing yourself to others is a useless thing. It isn't productive. It doesn't do anything for you. It's there to mirror whatever you have to look at inside of you. Yes. It's never about what's outside of yourself. But I love that. And I was asking the guides, and they gave me the word light. They're always picking these big things now. And I think it's
because chatty.
They're so chatty. It's just like, but they really don't want us to hide our light at all. And they're really asking us to embody that light and to move forward in that light. And how do you do that? It's everything Marina just said about taking yourself out of victim mode and saying, and not comparing yourself to others, because you aren't getting much out of victim mode except being a victim and claiming it. Yeah. What are you getting after that? Just claiming. It's an old card, and it's 3D mentality, which is going away. It's already out, actually. But the light says, trust in your divine purpose. That's what the light actually says. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Well, really, yes. Light is all there is. Even when there's darkness, darkness is the light. Everything is actually the light. The illusion is that it's darkness. Be a light to others. I did not pick these cards. These cards came out of the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck that Marina is the one who turned me onto this deck. That be a light to others. You have the power. Yes. You have the power. Powerful message that you can share with others. Shine your light. Don't hide what you know, and shine that light out for others. This is a big message for this community. Yes. Share what you know and share who you are. Share that light, that beautiful light, not in a preachy way, not in a way that you are telling other people. Just share the love energy, share the light. Open up to your spiritual gifts. You can't make these cards up, these 3 cards I pulled. Yeah, remember your true nature is spiritual. Yeah, you're a creator, God. Yes. You are projecting down into your vehicle from divine source here in training. You are learning many things being here, but that is not you. That story is not you. You are the light coming in. You are this beautiful, radiant light that others, some people who can see the aura and see your light body will say for sure that's what you are. It's not physical, that true nature of you. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. And this is happening right now.
Yes.
Absolutely 100%. This is happening for everyone. You are getting, your guides are like working with you like crazy. And some of you, they're going, knock, knock, hello, we're here. Not in this
Yes.
community. This community is great. But I mean,
Yeah.
if somebody ever watches this and they're saying, I don't hear my guides. Yeah. Yeah, they're talking to you though.
Yeah.
Did you make time to talk to them? Just sit down and talk to them. I'm not kidding. That's all it is. That's all it is. Sit down and talk to them. Make
Yeah.
that time, make that space, make that appointment.
Yeah. Yeah. Find that sacred place. Find that what is it? The spirit of place, right?
Yeah.
That's this. Yeah. This is the space that I connect with my spirit guides in. And the more that you do it, the more that you are able to hear the difference between what is just ego chatter and world blah 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 versus when spirit is talking to you. And then you'll find eventually that spirit of place, you'll realize it's you. It wherever you are, that's where it is.
That's
It
right.
goes with you.
It goes through you. Like if you're talking, like we talk on a show, probably more than half of what we say is channeled information from our spirit coming through us, and we're just saying it. We didn't sit down with the script beforehand.
No.
It's flowing. We're in the flow because we have the connection, which everyone has. It's being conscious of it and letting it flow through you, letting it in, letting it flow through where we have that active communication. Everyone can do that. Absolutely 100%. Yeah. So I love that that was the message for today, because it really does speak to everyone's level of awareness and saying, yeah, you're all primed up and ready, guys. If you aren't already doing it, yeah, this is the call to know who you are and stand in that light and
Yes.
realize that the stories outside of yourself are not you. Don't connect to them like you're going to compare yourself to your mirror, to others. No,
Yes.
you're not the other. You're you, the spiritual divine. The game is to distract you from who you are inside. So the more you pay attention to stuff out there, the more distracted you are, the less you'll know your soul essence and let it come through and let it flow through you. So go within, whether you're dancing, walking in nature, however that is. I meditate, but other people do different things to feel that oneness, and that's okay.
Absolutely.
Find
If
that.
it works for you, it's right. There is no right or wrong. If it works for you, whatever that might be. Some people can connect with, when they're sitting down and they're stroking their cat.
Yeah,
That is when
or in the shower and they're just walking
yeah.
driving their car. God, that sounds dangerous, but
Yes,
it does happen.
Absolutely it does. And it's okay. It's okay. And even what I was saying earlier about sort of giving in to that victim mentality. Don't forget that every thought, every action has an energy behind it. And like attracts like.
Yeah.
So when you're down here with that energy, and you want to make sure that everyone knows just how much you have given up in life, how much you have Yeah, you have suffered. You know, you gave up an aspiring career when you got married, and here it is 30 years later, and he's left me for a younger woman, and I gave up all that. That, what are you going to attract from the universe? You're going to attract more of the same.
Yeah. The
More of the
suffering.
same. Yeah.
The things you can suffer through.
Exactly. Because at the base of it all, the universe wants to prove to you that you are the world's best manifester. You can manifest like nobody's business.
And it doesn't matter whether it's this or that, right or wrong, good or bad. You're a great manifester. And what you concentrate on and talk about and ruminate about is going to be your manifestation. So, you know, that is pretty powerful.
Yep. And I think it was, I hope I'm going to attribute this rightly, but I think that it was Henry Ford who said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
That's exactly right. It is absolutely, you get, and I've always said, you get to be right.
Yes.
You get to be right. What do you want to be right about?
Exactly.
That you're joyful and abundance flows to you and the universe has your back, or you're suffering. So you get to pick. You have the choice. That's what this free will is all about.
Yes.
And
and things come up that you're you know, I don't have to concentrate and think about you know, I need to manifest an extra $500 this month, you know, and I'm going to sit in meditation and you know, I'm going to think about, no, I don't need to do that. I just
exactly. And then that's right.
I am so grateful that all my needs were provided for this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We aren't saying, we aren't saying you can substitute the word manifest for, I'm going to have a positive outlook and that I'm going to allow all the beautiful things to flow. That's what we're talking about. You don't have to use the word manifest. You do it on a daily basis, and you never use the word manifest.
No.
It's going to the store and having a good parking place up front.
Yes.
Sliding through, getting everything you need, having a checkout clerk do fast checkout. You flow to your car, you know, put your groceries away and get home so fast. And it's that is what a joyful gratitude of life looks like. It isn't I'm going to manifest. No, it isn't like that, but it's a general overall, everything is beautiful. Even things that seem a little, you might not have chosen it exactly how it showed up, but okay. You're going to work with it. Don't be in resistance, because I mean, you can be in resistance for a couple of minutes, but and let it flow, because what you resist persists. But basically, blessings come to you always. You don't have to go, give me blessings. It is a thing that you are naturally going to receive from the universe. The universe is a place of infinite potential flow. Infinite potential flow. And it's just you letting it in.
There is no lack. There is no, you know, with the universe, there's no such thing as, okay, well, you know, there are only 3 left, and once those 3 are gone, that's it.
If you put a lack poster here, and you post them up all over yourself, all over your energy field, the universe will go, oh, okay, she wants more lack, Fred, send them down.
And cheering along the sidelines, you did it. Like, no.
It's like that. So
we have all, each one of us has endured difficulties or things along the way, particularly, you know, before before we sort of recognize that the material world doesn't really offer the happiness that we seek through the spiritual world, and that the spiritual world can provide not only spiritual but comfort and
Yes,
all that kind of thing.
it's
It
the
all
whole,
goes.
because in essence, everything is spiritual.
Yes.
Everything is all that is energy. So in that way, the things that you are bringing into your life are going to be ease and comfort, flow,
Yes.
beauty. It's just all goes together. There are aspects of that, the elements that are not in the flow, like you might see people who are very materialistic, and that's their whole level of acquirement. It's all about the spirit, the material aspect.
Material.
It's their attitude and perspective that is not the most comfortable, because they're always having to get more. They're always having to achieve more. But whereas you are flowing in this divine open energy of comfort and care, and the universe has your back. It's a whole different energy, for sure. Yeah. And Rose Blue says, oh man.
How do I get paper copies? You know, and she doesn't have internet or a computer. You might, if you can
actually go down to places like
like internet
Kinko's,
cafe.
or I don't know what places you have that are the copy places.
Yes.
They will turn a document into a PDF and they can email it to you. So it's
or I think what she's saying, she's limited in what she has. So you can find a local internet cafe.
Yeah.
You can go to the public library.
Yes,
and
you can
access a computer there. And you can download things, get yourself one of those little scan disk or whatever. You can download things onto memory card or memory stick. Memory stick. Okay.
Yeah.
You can download things on there, and then take it to Staples, take it to Kinko's, take it to wherever, and they'll print it out for you. Right off of the memory stick. The only thing is, what a lot of these places won't do, and they will not reproduce, is anything that is copyrighted. So, you're better off to put things in a Word document and so on. But
so there you are. So and
and worst case scenario, Rose Blue, is if there's something out there that you need to have that you want to have a paper copy of, if you get in touch with whoever is either publishing it or putting it out and saying, can you mail me a paper copy of that? I do not have access to a computer. Can you mail it to me?
They can just give it to you.
Yes.
They don't even have to. They can give it to you right then and there. They can produce a copy from what you've got.
Yeah.
They even have an email address if you don't have a phone. So so they can actually hand you a copy right then and there. You can go to many places and get a copy of something. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Lauren Hammond Davis says, speaking of flow, you all should watch the animated film Flow on Max. It's really good. Okay. Thanks for that recommendation.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Suzanne says, manifesting works. One time I said I would like to win millions so I could help others. I heard, be careful what you ask for. So I said, pay off my mortgage.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
I have to say, I always feel that there's something about just wishing for money, because money isn't a real thing. Not that anything else is, but
Yeah.
money is not a car. Money is not a food you can eat. Money is not, living room furniture. It seems to be much easier to manifest the items that money would buy than the money.
Yep.
Don't ask me why, I don't know. But it is really true that money is not that kind of thing that you
Mhm.
would you wanna go to what you wanna use what that money for.
Yep.
A newer house, a better, whatever, different neighborhood, whatever you're going for, that would be the thing to ask and
Mhm.
to manifest.
Yep. And
Yeah,
yeah, be grateful for it before it arrives.
yeah,
G
and be
Go I yes, I have a little scrapbooking portfolio where I put things in there that I want to come into my life,
yeah,
and it's amazing how many of them have shown up in my life. I didn't,
right.
I just put it down as, "Oh, this would be fun. I I'm looking forward to having this in my house. This is what I would like to have in this
Exactly.
room." And then, yeah, I can search for pictures, I can go
Yes.
online, I can see things.
So you're
I'm
dreaming up what it is, and that's manifesting. You're
yeah,
dreaming up what it is you're desiring, and the cosmic ordering service wants to deliver. Its
yeah,
job is to deliver. So
yeah,
when you give them that information, like
yes,
Marina, in a clear way, in
yeah,
her little,
yep,
area where she collects the things,
yep,
this is telling the universe clearly, this is what I want.
yep,
And that's what they love. They will deliver when they know.
yeah,
That's what
exactly. Yeah, that and one of the things I think that sometimes people struggle with is their what they are trying to manifest is so so wide, so large. It's kind of like sometimes, um, when people will come into a chat
Mhm,
and we're doing readings or something, and they'll say, "Oh, I just want a general reading."
mhm.
That's a very broad subject. When what you really mean is, am I going to get that new job?
Yes.
Now, that narrows things down
Yeah.
quite a lot. It makes it much easier to tune into and pick up on that one thing rather than just general and hope that somewhere in the general it comes up. So, saying that, oh, you know, I I want to have millions of dollars so I can help others. Okay.
Mhm.
You know, take the dollars away from it,
Yeah.
and I would,
Action that you'd be doing with it.
yeah,
Dream the action up that you'd be doing with it.
yeah,
So that seems to be a lot clearer message, and
yeah,
Rose Blue's saying that
yes,
um, she has got to give a copy of her driver's license and truck registration to the new landlords. You should be clear on whether, if you have their email, yeah, you can definitely email it to them, but if it's not within your ability to have that, I'm sure you probably do have an email address somewhere. You can definitely do it that way, but just give them a copy, mail it to them, or take it to them.
yeah,
Um, yeah,
yeah. Go to your local Kinko's,
yeah,
or whatever. Even there are some stores that if you frequent a store or know of a business owner, right?
mhm,
You might be able to approach them and say, please, I'm not a techie person, and
yeah,
I need a copy of these two things. Can you
yeah.
just make me a copy?
Yeah, and they would without any money, probably. And here's the thing, yes, do
Yeah,
take a picture of them. take a picture of what they create, because here's what you want. If somebody else ever again wants it, you have it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there
if
you
you're
go.
already doing it. So
Ah, Leah Salva, I like that. She said, I used to write on my checkbook, the bounty of the universe supplies my every need.
yes, it does work. Absolutely,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
The universe is a beautiful open flow of abundance,
Yes.
providing our every need, and it's only up to us to let the cosmic ordering service know
Yeah.
what we would like filled.
Yes. Totally.
We can do it unconsciously or we can do it consciously.
There you go.
It's better to do it consciously because you get
Totally.
to pick those things. Yeah.
And Norm says no Kinko's anymore. UPS store.
Is that right? Wow.
Oh, okay.
UPS store. Good thinking, Norm. I like that. Yeah, UPS will definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
I haven't been out and about doing any of that in many years.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rose Blue says, yeah, they required it in an email and a paper letter. Oh, okay.
They were in Nebraska.
Well, there you are. So you do both. Do both. Yeah. Email it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. So I just ran out of topic.
And Mary Starshine says, yeah, write 8 on a piece of pink paper and put it in your wallet.
Oh, that's the infinity sign.
Yeah.
That's like the infinite pocket of money never empties.
Nope. It's always there. It really is. And it's there for the asking.
It is. Rose Blue, I need a high school kid as a tutor.
Yeah. I'm on a lot of things, Rose. I'm right there with you. I know what I know in order to get done what I need to get done.
Yes.
Anything over and above that.
I know. I mean, I could learn. I could buy another video editing software and I could make all these amazing videos. But if I did all that, when would I have time to do anything else I mean, there's things we could learn and grow, but you have to say, okay, what do I really want to do?
Yes.
What do I really want to concentrate on? What's going to bring me joy? And that's what you have to pick. You can't do everything. You can't be everything. You've got to pick what it is that you feel good about doing for you. And yeah.
And everything I needed to know I learned by 5th grade. That's
pretty much, right? Isn't that pretty much true? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anything over and above that was sort of the putting into practice the foundation of what you learned. Right?
Yeah.
Was to we're coloring with crayons and we then move on to paper, or not paper, but pencil crayons, and then we move into markers and
right. It's true. That's true.
I
have to say, because our schools have not been set up to actually, you don't go out prepared for life actually in a way that it doesn't really help you achieve success in that way. That's why people who are good at studying and even go through college or university don't necessarily get jobs and do all that, because there is something about a fire inside of you that lights you up when you go for a job. And some people just have that under them and they are able to, and some people are researchers. They're good at studying, they're good at details and that kind of thing. But when it comes to getting a job, it is something that you have to understand what kind of person you are so that you can, because
There's book smart and then there's street smart.
Yeah.
And there's a big difference between the two.
It is true.
Yeah, absolutely. And now just someone had said something here.
Let's see.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things that should be taught in school that aren't. And according to my son, and I do believe that in this case he's probably very right. Whenever I have a question for him on, well, how do I put this on my phone? How do I get this? Mom, YouTube it. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Yes, I tell my husband that all the time. I sound like your son. Honey, it's on YouTube. How do I fix this? How do I do this on the key fob and fix the blah, blah, blah? It's on YouTube. Now my husband doesn't even ask me. He goes right to YouTube. He's a YouTubeaholic for the fix it, how to.
Yes.
I mean, you can, I don't care what it is. If you want to put new curtains up, the little, cornice boards or whatever, and upholster them with fabric, it's on YouTube.
Yes.
No matter what you want to do.
Yeah. I am always amazed at the things that people have put on YouTube that, you're grateful for when you find it. Right? It's like,
how to do anything with computers, electronics, with this program or that program, whatever you want to do, it's on there. So you have to be just shocked.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not much you wouldn't find on YouTube.
No,
literally.
I just recently, and I'm very proud of myself, I just recently learned how I can on my phone, how I can look up an address.
Yeah.
And how I can send instructions to myself to come through the phone so that when I start the car, it says in 30 feet, turn left.
Oh, I love that.
And 57 meters, turn right onto blah, blah, blah.
It's Google Maps, for instance, and you just put it on CarPlay, and it plays your map system into your nav system, and it tells you exactly what to do. So you never have to wonder or worry. It's telling you. Yes.
And if you make a wrong turn, or if you miss a turn off, it'll say correction.
Turn around. Please turn around at your earliest convenience.
And then the first time that I used it was to find a new bakery that I was checking out. And then as I was coming home, I got myself a little turnaround. I did. I eventually made it home.
Yeah.
And I was telling Chris that, the instructions are great, got me there. Yeah. But then I got myself turned around when I came back. He says, it works in reverse too.
Yes, it has a little arrow. There's an up and a down, and you just press that, and it'll do it the other way.
I know that now. You want to talk about learning things.
You know why I know all this, Marina? Because I am directionless. I would lose my way in a hack. I would have to. That's why I know. I have gone to Google Maps for many years, and now I have a nav system, a really good nav system, and I still use Google Maps.
Yes.
I still CarPlay, hook it up to Google Maps, and it tells me what to do. Yeah. And I rely on it because I have to say, this is a crazy town, this Henderson, Las Vegas area, where you would lose your way.
Yes. Yes.
Freeways and streets.
Yeah. So I'm thrilled with, discovering Google Maps. And I have a friend who has a 7-year-old daughter who gets on her iPad and what are you doing? I'm editing a video.
Oh, see, I
What?
could never. I mean,
What?
that's like, what?
Yeah.
To this day, I know I can use Canva on my iPad
Yes.
to do thumbnails. I can use Canva and do all these different things. I could edit a video, but it's too hard to do it. It feels like my hands are tied behind my back on
Yes.
on an iPad. So I do it on the computer. But these kids, they do it on their phone. They do it on the computer. They're out, they're on vacation. They're uploading to TikTok or whatever, or YouTube, and they're doing everything on their phone. I'm like, what?
I know.
And they look professional, like with
yes, yeah,
captions and all this stuff. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, little kids. Who I have to, I might have to sometimes approach them and say, can you quickly show me how to do that? Okay. Yeah. And it's like, and they give you that look like, what?
Yeah.
You don't know
exactly. This? It's like we're from another planet because we don't speak English anymore.
Yeah.
Because
but you know what? I bet that they would get very confused if we asked them to use a rotary telephone.
Oh, they probably wouldn't know what a rotary telephone was.
Yeah, or do math by taking away their calculator.
Oh my God. I don't even know. Now they don't teach math the same way. So it's not the same way we learned it. It's a whole different weird way. And I watched somebody teach it and I'm like, what?
I know.
I'm like, it seems to me that our way was much easier and quicker. But, I mean,
yeah, exactly. And there you go. Yeah. And Suzanne says, show them a rotary phone. I've actually seen TikTok videos where, a rotary phone with the attached thing, whatever is on a table. And it's like, well, what is that? Where do you press the button?
Where do you punch? Where do you push the button?
Can I text on
this? Where's the display?
So each generation always thinks that, we had it a little better than they have it today, but we just carry on. So
I just think it's hilarious, and I hope we live to 2040 or 50.
Yes.
So we can see all the things that like CRISPR technology helped develop and change in healthcare and all of that. And, all the different technological advances that AI is going to produce and all these different things, hopefully good things. But there's a lot of new developments happening. And I think we're going to have a whole different world.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. And Rose Blue says, use an eraser end of a pencil to save your finger. Yeah, we had to remember every number and address.
Yes.
I just read earlier today that there was a kid, I think he was in junior high, who had lost his cell phone and he had no idea what his phone was.
I have to be honest. I'm going to tell on myself. I don't know my husband's cell phone number because it's in my phone. And that is not good, folks. I should commit it to memory, because if I ever had to call my husband in an emergency and I didn't have my phone, I better commit that number to memory. Yeah.
Write it down on your hand or on your arm.
I know. I know. It's just, yeah. So, yeah.
Well, we kind of, we took a side thing. So we are done, I think.
I think this is it.
Yeah,
Thank you
absolutely.
all for joining us on this
Yes.
beautiful day. And, we just hung out.
Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah. And just remember your light shines from within
Yes,
you,
it does.
not because someone else allows you to shine your light. You have a right to, to live in the light, to be that light. And those things that don't serve you, let them go.
Yeah,
Let them
absolutely.
go.
Absolutely. Let them
Yeah,
go because you'll be lighter and you can allow more light in as you let go of those things that seem like a burden or seem heavy or weighing you down.
yeah,
Just let them go. That
exactly.
easy. Just drop the load down. Let
Exactly.
it go.
Yep,
Off your shoulders and off your
yep.
back.
Don't need it.
So,
And
yeah,
yes,
Norm,
there is
stay
an
put
eclipse
tonight.
tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to see her here in Calgary. I have my doubts because we are overcast,
Yeah.
and an eclipse sounds like a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and God forbid that we should ever have fun here. So, yeah,
We have cloudy skies here as
yes,
well. So,
yeah,
yeah, but so thank you all though, and enjoyed the eclipse and the eclipse energy. It will be affecting all of us, and
yes,
hopefully in a very positive way as we let go of things and
yes,
let in all the higher frequency light in.
yep,
So we'll see you
absolutely,
all next week on Marina's channel, Heart Center Tarot. And thank you all for staying with us. We enjoyed the conversation.
absolutely.
We'll see you all later. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye for now.